Welcome to this explainer. You know, you're going to spend roughly 26 years of your life doing exactly one thing, sleeping. 26 years. It's a massive, fundamental part of our existence, yet we mostly just do it on complete autopilot. Well, today, we're diving right into the actual mechanics behind how we rest. We've all had those mornings, right? You wake up feeling incredibly stiff, sore, or just totally unrested. It happens to literally all of us. But that everyday annoyance leads us to a crucial question. What exactly is happening to our physical alignment after we close our eyes? Like, is your body truly at rest, or is your posture secretly working against you in the dark? Section 1. The impact of your sleep. What happens while you rest? So, falling asleep is actually an incredibly active process for your physical framework. Your sleeping position actively influences everything, from your neck and spine alignment to your breathing quality, and honestly, even your digestion health. All of these physiological factors combined to directly determine how refreshed you feel the next day. So, it's not just about lying down, it's really about how you lie down. Moving on to Section 2, the back and starfish positions. Neutral alignment versus snoring. Now, sleeping on your back is kind of like a constant balancing act. On one hand, it offers this major benefit of keeping your body in a relatively neutral position. If you've got the right pillow supporting your neck, it takes the pressure right off your joints and keeps your spine perfectly aligned. But there's a pretty sharp downside, and that's gravity. When you're on your back, your tongue and soft tissues can easily fall toward the back of your throat, which can definitely worsen snoring or other breathing problems. Then we have a really common variation, the starfish position. You know the one, lying on your back with your arms spread wide out, basically claiming the whole bed. While this gives your body plenty of room to completely relax, it shares the exact same breathing drawbacks as standard back sleeping. So while it feels super freeing, it just isn't ideal for everyone, especially if you're already prone to snoring.
All right, Section 3, the side and fetal positions. Popularity and spinal support.
Side sleeping is undeniably comfortable for a lot of us, and actually, it can help reduce that airway compression we were just talking about. But the risk factor shifts completely. If your neck isn't properly supported here, your spine can so easily become misaligned overnight, and actually, this is exactly what leads to waking up with that awful morning stiffness. But hey, there's a really practical solution to this structural problem. If you're a dedicated side sleeper, try adding a pillow right between your knees. It's a super simple but highly effective adjustment. Doing this can help keep your hips and spine correctly aligned and in a much more comfortable position all night long. It's just a tiny structural fix, but it makes a massive difference. Or you might naturally adopt the fetal position, which is basically sleeping curled up tightly on your side. Now, this can feel deeply relaxing and secure. But you've got to be careful. Curling up too tightly can restrict your movement and cause tremendous stiffness in your back and neck. The key takeaway here is to try and maintain a slightly more open position. It's just so much better for your body over an 8-hour stretch. Which brings us to Section 4, the stomach position, comfort versus strain. So for stomach sleepers, there's a bit of a harsh mechanical reality. Yes, a lot of people naturally find this position to be incredibly comfortable. But let's look at the mechanical cost here. It creates extra neck strain because your head usually has to stay turned sharply to one side for hours on end. And at the same time, it puts a ton of significant pressure right on your lower back. To help mitigate that damage, the absolutely crucial takeaway for stomach sleepers is to swap out for a thinner pillow. That one simple change in elevation reduces how much your neck actually has to bend, which really helps alleviate some of that severe overnight strain. Finally, Section 5, finding your perfect fit. Listening to your body. There is no single perfect position for everyone. You know, this really captures the single most important revelation from our explainer today. The perfect sleep formula is highly, highly individualized. There is absolutely no universal standard that perfectly applies to every single human body. Your ideal sleep posture depends entirely on a unique, personalized combination of factors. It's basically an equation made up of your preferred comfort, your specific pillow, the firmness of your mattress, and, of course, the distinct feedback of your individual body. All of these elements matter, and they all interact to create your unique sleep environment. Ultimately, we could sit here and talk about spinal alignment and airways all day, but the only true metric for success is simply whether you wake up feeling rested without any lingering stiffness or regular discomfort. That's it. That is the ultimate goal of sleep mechanics. So, your sleeping position isn't just some passive detail. It's literally a thousands of hours long physical habit. Tonight, as you drift off, pay really close attention to exactly how you lay down. What is your body telling you? Because if you listen, adjusting just a single pillow could literally change how you feel for the rest of your life. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.